guys, what is up? Your favorite SmackDown duo is back after a little bit of hiatus due to the fact that SmackDowns were taped and whatever. But we're back, man. We're back. First SmackDown that is 3 hours. How you doing, Nick? We got a long night ahead of us.
Hell yeah, for sure. The first ever SmackDown to be 3 hours. I don't know how they're going to pull it off. They say it originally was for at least 6 months to test run, but hopefully it's just 6 months. I don't know how they're going to handle 3 hour show format, but we'll see. But first off, I got to say to you, Mitch, and to everybody else watching this stream right here, right now, Happy New Year. Happy 2025. This is the first WWE live show and first WWE show of the brand new year, and not just the first SmackDown of the new year. I'm excited to see what they do. We got this transfer window going on. We got some advertised matches tonight. They just announced a while ago the Bloodline and a 6-man tag against the Usos and Sami Zayn. It should be a decent show, hopefully, tonight, but we'll see what happens. But, yeah.
Hey, all I got to say here is, Nick, I'm happy that you and I are starting the 2025 right with SmackDown. With me, I got Monday Night Raw also, so I'm a part of the Monday Night Raw crew with me and Joe, a new member of the Hardcore Sports. And then we got me and Nick. You would see me 6 hours a week doing watch-alongs.
That's a lot of wrestling.
A lot of it. What is up, Wesley? How you doing, man? How you doing, Wesley? I saw about your dog. His dog's not feeling well. Prayers up to your dog, Wesley. Hopefully everything's okay. I saw that on Twitter. Hopefully your dog gets well. And share this out on Twitter, man. We greatly appreciate it. So, let's just start off. I want to hear this on a personal note. No wrestling. What is your New Year's resolution? I want to hear this.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Mitch, and the rest of you guys watching this. I might have one or two. One of my New Year's resolutions is to not be too afraid of stuff and have more confidence and be more open to things and not be afraid to reach out and be more open to other things that may be challenging to be open to.
Yeah,
and
I love that.
Take more chances.
I love that. And here's for mine, right? Take Hardcore Sports to the next level. That is mine. I'm the leader of this group. I got a lot of people behind my back, and it's my job to take it to the next level. And I got a couple things in mind. So, yeah, that is my resolution for this year. But on a personal note, stay healthy and hang out with friends more. Because I feel like within the past month that I've been too much focused in the YouTube streaming and stuff. I wanted to take a little bit of a step back, maybe a day here, day there, maybe grab a dinner with a buddy or something. So that's my resolution. That is mine.
It's a good resolution.
Yeah. You know what, Nick? I'm going to try something. I want your opinion. Do you like this layout or do you like this layout better?
This layout's not too bad. I mean,
okay,
that's not bad.
All right, we're going to stick with this one because I don't know if you noticed. If you look at the background right there, you see the SmackDown logo, and it's just like a straight white line. And I'm like, that kind of bothers me a little bit. That kind of bothers me. So,
see what you mean.
Yeah, so let's go like this, and I'm going to add a little touch to it. Oh, the Winged Eagle belt. How do you feel about that with that title match?
At the Royal Rumble, Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes ladder match with the Winged Eagle belt and the big logo WWE title belt hanging high above the ring, Indianapolis, February 1st at the Royal Rumble, the first PLE of the new year for WWE. I like it. I think it opens up possibilities. I could see Randy Orton come back and cost Kevin Owens the championship at the Rumble, as I think Cody goes into WrestleMania as the WWE champion. I like it. I like it a lot. And also, speaking of titles that we saw earlier today, I seen it, a picture of WWE Championship hanging. It has the WWE logo, but not so big, but almost like a winged eagle design, but like the WWE logo smaller. And it has like a blue colored filled in like globe in the middle, same size as the small WWE logo. It's not a bad design. And so it's kind of a mixture of the big logo title, but not really big WWE logo,
Yeah.
That and the winged eagle
Yes, I
hybrid
did see
combination.
that. I did see that.
It doesn't look that bad if you look at it more closely. It's not
It,
bad.
it doesn't.
And
It
it's and it's
doesn't.
and it's better than the big ass WWE logo with a gold yellow filled in. It looks so much better.
You know what I've noticed though? This reminds me with Cody and KO. This reminds me of what John Cena and Randy Orton. Remember that with that ladder match? John
Yeah.
Cena and Randy. It's the
Wait,
same exact
wasn't
thing.
that when they unified the original World Heavyweight big gold belt and
Yeah.
the WWE Championship? I think it was at TLC, I think. 2013.
Yeah. Wesley saw it. He said it looked amazing, and he's
I
not
agree.
wrong. You guys are not wrong. Yeah.
If there's any one championship, like if there's a championship that probably needs a makeover, it's the WWE Championship.
Yes. Yes, I agree with that. I agree.
So I mean, you don't need a big ass logo and every like for your championships. You don't need like to blast it huge so people know it's WWE property. Like people know what it is, what company it's exclusive with. So I like the design.
I'm just wondering, why are you doing this at the Royal Rumble and not Saturday night's main event?
Well, outside of the Rumble, you're gonna need some other big selling point for the Rumble. I mean, the Rumble's gonna sell it for the Rumble matches, but
Yeah.
I think if you want more people to watch your show, you do that. Plus, it's a
Okay.
big marquee match, so
It is.
it's more like PLE worthy than Saturday Night's Main Event worthy. Plus, Saturday Night's Main Event, it's commercials. We saw it last month. The Rumble, you don't have any commercials, so I think it's better off at the Rumble. That way, you don't have to go through 4 or 5 different commercials, and it just takes away from the whole match.
And here comes Cody Rhodes, the Superstar of the Year, according to the Furious Nation Year-End Awards last week. We got a great responses. The show of the year. I clipped that and put it on the network. So that was great if you guys want to check that out. And we actually got something else in the cook pot. Nick and I got something in the cook pot. So I can't wait for that to happen. It's Cody. How's it going, Philly halftime?
What's up, Philly? Also, another thing, if you are watching the show now as well, then switch the ring announcers. Lillian Garcia, new SmackDown ring announcer. Well, Alicia Taylor was a SmackDown ring announcer, but is moving to ring announce for Raw when they go to Netflix this Monday on January 6th. So Alicia Taylor is your new Raw ring announcer, while Lillian Garcia moves from ring announcing from Raw to SmackDown.
How do you like that? I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not a terrible choice. I mean, maybe they want, and I don't know if I should use the term cultural for Raw because Alicia Taylor is more of like with the modern like wrestling, more cultural, like with NXT,
right?
Triple Williams and Carmelo Hayes such. But maybe they're Triple H, Paul Levesque is looking for more of a certain specific dynamic for Raw. I think they have a new Raw theme song, but I think by Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to he's performing it with the ring announcing for that as well for Raw.
Yeah,
maybe
because he's performing that. Yeah, he's performing that on Monday Night Raw.
So
are you a fan of Travis Scott?
I mean, I've not heard much of him. I'm not really big of a rap guy. I'm more of a hard rock, heavy metal kind of a guy.
Right.
I listen to some rap, but not a big rap guy. I do like The Weeknd though, but not other than that, I'm not really a huge rap guy. I listen to Kevin Rudolph, Machine Gun Kelly, but not really a big rap guy, to be honest. Not my cup of tea.
Like for me, I'm rap. I listen to Kid Cudi. I listen to Post Malone. Those are the only two I like really listen to on a daily. But like classics, Eminem, and all those guys, I do.
Yeah, I know the rap music these days is more popular than what's hits nowadays, and it's what's trending. But it's just I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea. That's just me though.
Yeah, I guess
if others like it, that's their opinion, and I respect their opinion. I'm who am I to say what they should like, and I'm not going to do that. You know, that's subjective.
Hi, Ryan.
More power to them.
How's it going, Ryan? Thank you for checking in.
Happy New Year, Ryan, as well.
Yeah. And guys, once you're in the chat, let us know your New Year's resolution. We already gave you ours, so I would love to hear your New Year's resolution.
But SmackDown live tonight from Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah. Too much time. Too much wrestling. Too much.
Yeah. I hope this is just for a 6-month experiment and they go back to 2 hours come the summer. I really do, because I don't think SmackDown can take 3 hours. I mean, Raw, I could understand, but SmackDown, I don't think they can do it.
Because they lost a lot of superstars too. A lot of them went to Raw.
Yeah,
Roman Reigns went to Raw. Logan Paul, he went to Raw. I know he's not he's
well,
a draw, but he's not big.
Yeah, he's now on Raw too. They have this transfer window going on. I wouldn't be surprised. They haven't even announced who's going where this transfer window yet. Hopefully they address that soon. I would assume Roman Reigns goes to Raw on the transfer window. I think that is a definite.
Yeah. Philly Halftime wants to know who's our favorite wrestler all time. He means right now and all time.
All time it would have to be The Undertaker.
Okay.
Right now it would have to be Johnny Gargano.
For me right now, it's John Cena all time. Everyone knows that. Drew McIntyre.
I think and reports, if you've seen earlier, I think someone reported today that Drew McIntyre would move to SmackDown, and it is expected via the transfer window. Drew will move from Raw to SmackDown.
So Wesley's New Year's resolution is to finally launch his live show when I can't go live on YouTube until I meet the criteria. Hey, you'll get there, Wesley. You'll get there. Halftime cannot stand Logan Paul. Philly Halftime cannot stand Logan Paul, so Blaze is here trying to troll him.
And also, Wesley, if your resolution is to finally launch a live show, just can't go live until it meets criteria. I mean, if you ever want to, I will say, if there's any advice I could give to anyone who wants to do like a live show or start a YouTube channel or a podcast, I would say start small, and then from there build your audience up and consistently. And it won't happen overnight, but you'll get there. You just got to be patient, because others grow fast, others grow longer, but it all depends. But don't lose hope and have patience, and don't give up. You'll get there.
Yeah. So his favorite all time is the Junkyard Dog. I don't have one now because I stopped watching it. He's not going to get Netflix, so he's not going to watch Raw. What happened to Logan Paul? Did he stop wrestling?
No,
so he took.
The dirt sheet said he's retired. Don't believe that. He's not retired. He'll be at WrestleMania in Vegas. I guarantee it.
He'll be back.
Yeah. But Drew McIntyre in the ring with Cody Rhodes. I think, did Corey Graves just say Drew's a part of the transfer window and he's moved to SmackDown? Because I saw reports that
makes sense.
Was moving.
Because look at the main event tonight, right? You
Usos
got the
Sammy versus the New Bloodline.
Yeah.
And Sammy's another one I think moves to SmackDown as well, Sami Zayn. He's another guy. And I think he gets Kevin Owens at WrestleMania in Vegas, who Kevin Owens, I think, also stays on Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah.
And SmackDown's going to need all the added roster members for star power they can get, especially if they go to 3 hours. Oh.
Drew McIntyre just hugged Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that was weird.
Mind games, dude. Mind games.
I mean, Drew McIntyre's a Scottish psychopath for a reason. Dude, what if we get Cody versus Drew for the WWE Championship at MetLife at SummerSlam? And Drew takes the belt off of Cody.
Maybe. I'm not a big fan of Drew McIntyre, so I don't want him to get the title personally, but if he does it, that'd be a great match.
Warrior. Dude, he's on 2024 he was the MVP, bro. He took out CM Punk and he won the world title, but he was screwed by CM Punk 3 times. Yeah. Remember that. 3 times.
And he lost a feud to CM Punk.
Yes, that's true. Well, he got lucky. You got lucky. Remember that. But
I know why I made such a like Drew. LOL.
So it looks like Drew has officially moved to SmackDown. If that's the case, I like that move a lot. I really do. He's done everything on Raw. He doesn't factor into any title plans on Raw. I like this move a lot. What's up,
Are you
Chad?
kidding? You know what's annoying? When I get a text and then someone just sends me 6 pictures, like out of nowhere, so I have to scroll now through
Oh,
6
boy.
of them.
6 pictures.
Yeah.
Mitch is definitely up to something here. He's
I'm
looking.
good. I'm good.
Okay.
Source, the YouTube source. He's talking about the YouTube source.
Ah,
He helped me with the YouTube source for my channel. So
ah. This is your SummerSlam WWE Championship match right here, ladies and gentlemen. I would
yeah.
not mind that at all.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chad. Chad, I'm so sorry.
I will say, though, talk about 2 big success stories of Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. They both left the WWE their first run, went somewhere else to bet on themselves, became big stars and bigger stars than they were before, and they came back and look at them both now.
Yeah.
It's a great thing to see.
According to Blaze, Cody might not even have the title by SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's another possibility. Yeah, it's possible too. Maybe he drops it to Randy Orton at WrestleMania if we don't get Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Or John Cena. That the rumors going around is Cody Rhodes and John Cena at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship, and Cena possibly winning the Royal Rumble or the Elimination Chamber. Maybe John Cena gets World Title number 17. Who knows?
I think John Cena is gonna fight either Gunther, that is one. He's at WrestleMania. I'm talking about Mania.
Yeah.
Gunther, Logan Paul is up there. I don't want that to happen. Randy Orton, that's another one. And those are the top 3.
I would.
And
Oh, and
there's
Kevin Owens just attacked Cody Rhodes. And Drew's just sitting there and watching Cody get beat down by KO. And Michael Cole and Corey Graves are still the commentators for SmackDown, by the way. They think they moved to Raw and they go to Netflix, but I would assume Wade Barrett and Joe Tessitore move to SmackDown as soon as Raw lands on Netflix, I would imagine.
Yeah, I can see that. I hope not, but Cody, Orton, and Cena before Mania to Cena to get the title. And Cena, Orton at Mania, they have never had a one-on-one at Mania, but I hope not. That is so crazy. They never had a one-on-one.
Yeah.
I mean, that is crazy.
Yeah. And Chad says Logan Paul sucks.
Yeah.
And security and officials separating Cody and KO. It should be a very good match at the Rumble for that between the two in a ladder match, I will say. My goat is not streaming tonight.
He's talking about Philly halftime.
Ah.
He's a halftime supporter. AJ Styles with John Cena doing. Yeah, I think that might happen. Yes.
It has to happen. It should.
Triple H, Orton, and Cena was a triple threat match at Mania.
Yes.
But before that is still crazy.
That was Orlando in WrestleMania 24 in 2008 over the WWE Championship, by the way.
Yep. Hey, Blaze, can you do me a favor? Can you put Nick's YouTube link in the chat so that people can subscribe to him?
Yep. I'm at 164 right now. I would love by at least April to hit 175, at least 175 by April when we get to WrestleMania month. Would love that to happen. So the more you subscribe, the better, and share out the stream. The more you share out the stream, the better. Go ahead and share the stream and subscribe to Furious Nation.
Yep.
We greatly appreciate
Is
it.
the blue ring mat? Is the blue ring mat new for SmackDown? I really like it. I think it is. Nice touch. Guess I have to watch you guys now since halftime isn't streaming. Go on his channel, Nick. Go on his channel. Subscribe. Nick, you should have subscribed to Nick. There you go.
Nick, subscribe to Nick. There you go. Hand in hand.
Andrade and Nakamura. I got Nakamura winning, but that's going to be a good match, I feel.
Yeah, I think Nakamura wins this as well. Now, I can ask you this, Mitch. Do we see any call-ups or debuts tonight?
I don't know.
Or do you think it just saved all that stuff for Netflix? We know Pentagon's debuting this Monday on Raw, no questions asked, but thank you, Nick, for the subscription.
He'll show up on his 2 other accounts too. So you're good. Yes.
Cool. Appreciate it very much, Nick.
So, yes, I know Penta is going to – he can be tag teaming with Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
I don't want to see that.
I know it's like, oh, every Masked Luchador, they come to WWE, they join Legado or the LWO. I mean, I get it. But if it makes sense, I wouldn't say he joins the LWO per se, but not even as an honorary member, just to make sure that he has Rey's back for that night, I think, is what they do for Penta. Because I can't see Penta in the LWO full time. And I would firmly believe we get Penta versus Rey at WrestleMania. And
I think that's going to happen too.
Penta's work in Lucha Underground, I think he can do a face. He's a good face, but he's also, I think, wasn't he also a heel in Lucha Underground? Was Pentagon?
Yes.
Like that evil dark luchador, like that dark lucha character and evil character. I think it could work honestly with Penta and WWE. And maybe, who knows, we get Rey Mysterio versus Pentagon Jr. at WrestleMania. I think that would be a good match.
Yep. Did you hear Raw is going to Netflix? I think they might have mentioned that on TV like a million times. The rumor has it Penta and Phoenix would not be their names. Really?
I heard for Penta. I don't know how true that is though, but I mean, I hope not either. But I will say this: at the end of the day, as long as they're booked properly, they'll be okay. And I trust Paul Levesque to do right by Penta and by Phoenix when he's free from AEW to come on into WWE. And I'm telling you,
how much longer is that going to be?
Penta will be much better in WWE than he was in AEW. Like Tony Khan did. I know it's a story for another time, but I mean, with Tony not using the Lucha Bros and such towards the end, it just won't sit well with me. And Phoenix, that's even worse. Like Taken timed his deal, and his deal's not up till this fall.
Yeah,
that's a shame. When he was supposed to be free at the end of 2024, but Tony had time to his deal because of injury, which sucks.
Let's just tell the people what you and I have in a store. Let's just go for it and tell them. There's a Twitter poll already. Why don't you just tell them?
Absolutely, yes. So I've been thinking, and I want to put this out there. On Saturday, January the 18th, 2025, Saturday night, that night, let's just say a Retro Royal Rumble review. So I put out a poll not long ago, a day or so ago, for 4 choices to now 8 choices, 4 choices right now. That poll closes within the next day or two. After that, shortly will be 4 more polls. So it's like a little tournament. 2 polls, like 8 choices, 2 polls, 4 for each poll. The winner of those 2 polls go head to head in 1 more poll, and the winner of that poll is the Retro Rumble that I will be reviewing on January 18th. on Saturday night of this year. And so far, so the choices I have so far, I'm going to pull it up right now. So we have, so pulling it up now. Here we go. So the first 4 choices are, for the first poll, is Royal Rumble 2002, 2005, 2007, and 2008. And so far, Royal Rumble 05 and 08 are both tied at this time at 50%. There's like a day or so left to vote. If you haven't voted yet, please go out and vote, man. It would be greatly appreciated, and it would help, and it helps out a lot. Because remember, after this poll and then the next poll and the next day or so, there will be one more poll after that to determine which Rumble will be retro reviewed, or I should say, to determine which past Royal Rumble will be reviewed on the Retro Rumble review on January 18th. So if you haven't voted, definitely go out and vote right now if you haven't. So it helps out a lot. So go out and vote. As voting poll, the first one is still open at this time. So as it stands, here it is. So for the Retro Rumble voting choice, the first 4 Royal Rumbles 02, 07, 08, and 05. The last other 4 for the second poll to go up against the winner of the first poll, Royal Rumbles 2010, 2017, 2018, and 2019. So basically, the first poll is the Rumble of the 2000s, other one of the 2010s. It'll be one Rumble. Whoever wins the poll of the 2000s to go up against the winner of the poll from the 2010s. Whoever wins the third one between the two is the Rumble to review on January 18th. And thank you, Nick, for watching my YouTube channel. Greatly appreciated. And like I said, Royal Rumbles 05 and 08 are both tied at this time, 50%.
I'm telling you, Shinsuke has to win this. There's no way he can lose.
It's non-title. Champions shouldn't really lose in a non-title match.
And Nemo and Fuego are names they trademarked in August. I really hope that they're not new names, but Nick is correct. However, they are amazing. They'll get over. Yep.
Absolutely. And I've watched Penta and Phoenix live 6-7 years ago. They're that damn good. And they have star written all over them. And they will, both Penta and Phoenix, and when Phoenix is free from AEW and he comes into WWE when he's free to do so, they'll be more than fine under Triple H and WWE. And Triple H has wanted them for years, so they'll be more than fine in WWE. And I fully trust Triple H to do them right. It's just a shame what Tony Khan's done to them. They were clearly not happy. They didn't want to be there. And I'm glad Penta's not there anymore. He'll be so much better off in WWE. I'm telling you right now. I don't care what anyone says. And Phoenix will be better off in WWE too when he's free to come over too. So they do have a new blue mat for SmackDown. That's different.
I love it.
I'm kind of used to I wish they'd have the blue ropes though instead of mat though.
Yeah, I like the blue mat.
Makes me think if they're gonna have a red mat. Probably not for Raw.
He doesn't. Nick. He doesn't watch basketball. He won't know who Kyle Lowry is.
Yeah, I don't watch basketball.
Yeah, he doesn't watch basketball.
Now we're on commercial for Andrade versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I will say, yeah, Shinsuke has to win. And if he loses, that doesn't do him or the championship look good. Like, again, champions should never lose in a non-title match unless it's for a championship. It does nothing for the champion or one holding the title if they lose in a non-title match. It does nothing for anybody. It's stupid.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Yeah. So yeah, Nakamura's got to win this. No questions asked. I just wonder if he beats Andrade clean though, who does Shinsuke go up against at WrestleMania? Unless they move someone from Raw to SmackDown or call someone up from NXT for this transfer window stuff, but
AJ Styles.
we kind of been there, done that with AJ and Shinsuke.
I know, but not with Triple H at the helm now.
I mean, they fought at WrestleMania though in New Orleans for the WWE Championship.
I know they did, but that was not under Triple H's helm.
I know.
What, LA Knight? They already did that. Penta? Probably not.
Vince kind of put not kind of, he did put the handcuffs on AJ and Shinsuke at WrestleMania in New Orleans, like 2018. That could have been a great match at that show, and it was very disappointing.
Yep.
Followed by Nakamura's heel turn, which was garbage.
Yeah. That below the belt thing, I'm like, are you serious right now?
And did they wrestle at Backlash that same year in New Jersey? They had a double low blow and that ended like in some kind of draw. It's just stupid finish they had. It was dumb.
Yes.
It was absolutely fucking dumb. I watched that live and I hated that, dude. I hated it. Granted, they had a very good last man standing match, I think, that same year at Money in the Bank, but that was the only good match they had at that year with against each other. Maybe it'll be better under Triple H, but only time will tell. Who knows what he has planned for Shinsuke and AJ at WrestleMania? Does AJ even make the card because he's still injured?
I still think AJ's coming back at the Rumble.
I would hope so.
I mean, still have that feeling.
Smackdown could use a guy like AJ Styles.
Anybody can use a guy like AJ Styles, let's be frank.
It's true. Or does Styles even stay on SmackDown, or does he move to Raw with the transfer window? That's another thing to think about. Does Netflix want AJ Styles on Raw since Raw's going to Netflix? Because remember, AJ Styles is a big name. So that's something to think about. So, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. The thing with AJ Styles, this. Great worker, great ring performer. They will find something great for him if and when he comes back. I think he'll come back at the Rumble. I truly believe that. The thing with Styles is that he's got to stay on SmackDown. I don't think he's going to go to Raw because SmackDown, quote unquote, it's the house that AJ Styles built. Well, so I really think he's going to stay on Raw or on SmackDown, excuse me.
Well, with Raw going to Netflix, I did hear they're going to be more like cinema-like with drama storylines, not just wrestling, but dramatic storylines. So it looks like when Raw officially lands on Netflix, with Raw being the A show again and SmackDown being the B show once again, I think kind of basically what it means is Raw being more like both wrestling shows, but SmackDown being more wrestling heavy, while Raw more about wrestling and stories and like drama. Well, SmackDown's more like the more wrestling savvy show.
That is why I have AJ Styles staying on SmackDown, because he's still the best wrestler in the world. He's still up there in the conversation. There would be no way, no how he's gonna fall off that cliff. He's gonna stay here. I see really good matches with him coming back. So, yeah, I got AJ Styles coming back in the Rumble.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that as well. And it's not out of the realm of possibility. I will say definitely get AJ and Cena one more time before Cena retires. Because they had a very good rivalry in 2016. That was some really good stuff back then.
I really think that was one of the best feuds that AJ Styles had in his career.
Absolutely.
Like the beat up John Cena, even though I hate it, even though I can't stand the beat up John Cena thing, because Cena's my GOAT, but it's just like, yeah. You got AJ and you got the OC back. So like, yeah. So Brian, how's it going? Good evening, gentlemen. Cena needs to turn corporate. He will after this year. After 2025, I think he'll go corporate.
Yeah. I mean, because he'll still be part of the WWE family after 2025 is over, but he just after 2025 is over, he won't be wrestling anymore. He'll be retired.
I
So,
love that he's sticking to his word because Ric Flair wants to have another match again.
oh, jeez. Oh, my God. 75 years old is he, right? And he still wants to fucking wrestle? Give me a break,
I'll
man.
look it up.
I don't think this guy understands what the word retirement means. I truly think Rick's lost it, man. And he wants to still wrestle at 75, 76 years old. Like,
Yeah, he is 75.
Rick, is Rick this crazy or is he this crazy?
Right. And Brian, wear shoes and turn back on the fans. Like, oh, that's a nice touch. That is a nice touch. I like that. And Brian, please subscribe. I don't know what channel you are on. I think you're on mine or the network. Please subscribe to my man, Nick. His channel's right here. Blaze put it in my chat. Please go subscribe to him, man.
Absolutely. Would help a lot.
Oh,
Also,
hardcore. Okay, you're on the hardcore chat. Okay, I'll put the link in that chat.
cool.
Give me 1 second. Unless Blaze wants to do it, but I think I got it.
Oh, Andrade with the Judas effect on Shinsuke Nakamura for a near fall. I will say that's one of Andrade's best moves. Outside of that moonsault, lands on his feet into a standing moonsault, I do like that Judas effect that Andrade does. Brian Foley, absolutely shout out, Nick. Absolutely.
Yep, I'm going to drop the link in the chat in a second. Let me just grab it real quick.
It's just not been a bad match so far, I'm going to be honest, with Andrade and Shinsuke.
No. Hey, Nick, you're at 167 subs now.
Whoa! 3 new subs in the new year, man. Let's get that number up even more. Let's get it to 170.
There you go, Brian. The link is in the chat right now. Make sure you go and subscribe to him. There's the link.
Cool. And Andrade, I think, went headfirst into the LED post. Did Andrade?
Yeah.
Andrade looks out. And Nakamura setting up for the kill. Kinshasa. Right to the back of Andrade said, this is
1,
over.
2.
It is.
Good match. I'm thinking. He subscribed to you, bro.
Thank you, Brian Foley. Greatly appreciated, bro.
Yeah. But, Brian, I missed you on the Sixers chats. Where have you been? I've been talking Sixers today, man. But LA Knight again? Again?
I don't know he took the title from LA Knight, but I mean, if you're gonna put it back on LA Knight, what was the point of putting it on Shinsuke? That's my thing.
Are they gonna have this for Saturday night's main event?
They probably will, which I don't like.
Oh my God, no!
Because if you're gonna do that and put the belt on LA Knight, what's the point of having LA Knight drop the title in the first place at Survivor Series last year in Vancouver?
Here you go. LA Knight doing a promo. Shooting, yeah, every 5 seconds. Oh my God. Why? Why? They're gonna do this at Saturday night's main event, I think.
I think they probably will. I just hope to God they don't put it back on LA Knight because I don't know.
Yeah. Brian, I'm not an LA Knight fan. I am not.
Well, what? What? You're not a fan of the megastar? LA Knight. Yeah.
Nope. I am not a fan of LA Knight. Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews are pretty deadly.
Who? Pretty deadly.
Yeah.
Pretty Deadly, Elton Prince and Kent Wilson, the two catering guys.
Yeah. Why does this guy look like what is that guy's name? He went to TNA. Oh my god. Mustafa Ali. There we go.
Who?
He looks like Mustafa Ali right now.
Who's Santos Escobar? Yeah. Not a fan of this Pretty Deadly. Not a fan of this. Oh, Nick Aldis having a chat with Pretty Deadly. What could this mean?
Tag title?
Maybe, or I don't know. Maybe Nick Aldis is sending Pretty Deadly off SmackDown to somewhere else.
Do you think they'll go back to NXT by chance or no?
I would say maybe because their act on the main roster just doesn't click.
It doesn't.
It's kind of like, I think we discussed this before. Remember former NXT Tag Team Champions and NXT wrestlers Simon Gotch and Aiden English of the Vaudevillains? Their gimmick worked in NXT, but on the main roster, it did not work. I feel like it's kind of the same case with Pretty Deadly.
Yeah.
Because
right.
it worked in NXT, but on the main roster, it just does nothing for a lot of people. Like their outlandish character it doesn't fit with the main roster. It fits more with NXT. And with NXT and looking at their tag division, they need tag teams. You might as well send Pretty Deadly back down to NXT. And they haven't done anything on the main roster since being called up. So why not move them back down?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
And I feel like them on the main roster and them on SmackDown, I don't think it really does anything for them. I feel like it's kind of making the show worse.
It really is, yeah.
Like if you were to move them off the show, it kind of make the show that much better. Because they're so like every time I see them on Friday night, they're cringe and they do absolutely nothing for me whatsoever. And it's just a waste of time and it's channel changing garbage. It is.
I'll be right back.
All right. So Andrade lost clean. I don't know where it goes for Andrade though, but maybe move Andrade to Raw via the transfer window because it looks like he lost clean here and he doesn't really feature much on SmackDown, but who knows? But got pretty deadly. Nick Aldis backstage now.
Oh my God.
So they announced the Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY for the tag team titles.
Yep.
After a stage segment just now between Nick Aldis, Pretty Deadly, and the tag team champions DIY. And we got Meechin in action.
That was a great match between Chelsea Green and Mason. That was a great match.
It definitely was, and I think if there was one, if there like Chelsea Green deserves her flowers, but if there's another one that deserves her flowers as well, it's Meechin.
Yes.
She should at some point win a women's U.S. title or IC title at some point. But Meechin in action now. Looks like she's in action against Piper Niven. Yep. Meechin versus Piper Niven.
Yep.
I will say Lillian Garcia isn't bad though, but I do wish Samantha Irvin was still there in the company.
Me too. Me too.
It's a shame, like I know she wants to explore bigger things and thinks she's worth more, and I can appreciate that and respect that, but at the same time, like, why leave? You had such a big thing going. I don't understand why you would leave like that.
She just wasn't having fun. She didn't even want to do that. She had no fun being the ring announcer.
But she was so good at it, though, and you know what? Sometimes life doesn't work out that way.
I know.
And she could understand that. Something I'd be thinking, oh, maybe Ricochet influenced her because Ricochet, Tony Khan clearly influenced him.
Yep.
Maybe Ricochet's trying to get her into AEW via Tony Khan.
I don't think she's going there. I doubt it. I think she just wants done with wrestling.
It's a shame.
It is.
Meechin with a Hurricane Rod on Piper Niven. Ooh! Black Hole Slam on the outside from Piper Niven. And we go to commercial break.
I like that from Piper Niven.
The Black Hole Slam, I do too. I think also a Saturday night's main event. I think we get Chelsea versus Meechin again for the women's U.S. title.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yep. And if that is going to be Chelsea Green's first U.S. women's title defense, I think Chelsea should retain.
Yes, Chelsea's gonna. Meechen's my favorite. I love Meechen, but she's not gonna win it.
No, she'll put up a good fight, but she's not winning. And I
And then what?
think, go ahead, go ahead,
No,
Mitch.
you go. You go. You
All
go.
right. And I think since Chelsea should retain in her first title defense, I would say maybe perhaps we have Chelsea Green hold the women's U.S. title up until Las Vegas at WrestleMania, where maybe we have Chelsea drop it to Piper Niven.
I would not mind that.
And they teased that a little bit on the Chelsea Green coronation a few weeks ago on SmackDown, or a week or so on SmackDown, which I did not like that segment, by the way.
Oh, you didn't.
Yeah, it was kind of it was bad. I'm sorry, it was bad. So
Don't apologize. It's your opinion.
I mean, I don't know. Just rewatching it kind of did nothing for me. That segment, it was just, it wasn't good. But they did tease that in that segment, Chelsea versus Piper. They did tease that. So I could see, so maybe that's a direction they go for at WrestleMania 41 for the women's U.S. title, and they give Piper Niven the women's U.S. title at WrestleMania. Maybe that's where they go, which I would not mind. Because just like Chelsea Green has put in the work lately, Piper Niven is no slouch either. She's just as good.
Right.
She did good work in the UK and the Indies, and also in NXT UK, and she's very underrated as Piper Niven.
Oh my God. Yeah. I hated the name Dewdrop.
Please don't remind me of that, Mitch. That was god awful with Eva Marie.
Yep.
So glad she's not Dewdrop anymore.
Right.
But I think we got Meechin winning here to set up Chelsea versus Meechin at Saturday night's main event on January 25th in San Antonio. I think that's what we got. What we do.
I think that's the way they're going too.
Yeah. I think they have Meechin win this, but it's a fuck finish where Piper accidentally gets screwed by Chelsea and Meechin wins this in some kind of fuckery. Because you got to protect Piper Niven too. Whoa. Meechin with a cover now. Kick up from Piper Niven. Like a bulldog, like a cartwheel like bulldog. Not cartwheel bulldog, but like a Rey Mysterio-esque like bulldog. Dude, imagine this one added to SmackDown in the mid-card women's division on Friday nights. Sol Ruka.
Who?
Sol Ruka.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sol Ruka. That would be pretty
Yep.
cool.
That would be awesome.
You have her, Meechin, Piper, and Chelsea as the core four in the women's SmackDown women's division mid-card.
You know what? Didn't this caught me off guard on Monday Night Raw? I was shocked that Lara Valkyria beat Io Sky. I was shocked.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people, once Io Sky was in and advanced to the semis, I think Io was a lot of people's pick. But I
Yeah.
stuck to my guns. I stuck with Lyra. I would not.
Yeah, you did.
If
You
Io
did.
would have won, I would not have hated it whatsoever because I adore Io just like all you guys. But since Lyra won and she was my pick anyway, I think Io's chances of winning the Rumble now just increased. And I
Right.
hope she wins the Rumble. But ooh, Piper driver, that Mikonochu driver, Piper Niven, but doesn't put Michin away as Michin kicks out at 2.5. That was a pretty damn good Piper driver. Like I said, Piper's very underrated, and I think we could get her as a women's U.S. champ come WrestleMania 41. And Piper's setting it up. She's going for. Oh, Michin got the boots up. Eat to feet. Michin covers Piper Niven.
Yep, there we go.
This sets up Michin and Chelsea for hopefully Saturday night's main event, January 25th.
If that is what's going to happen, I think it is. That'll be the thumbnail. Unless it's like a bigger match. But that's going to pretty much be the thumbnail.
And Michael Cole just mentioned maybe we should get that match again. It's
Yeah.
funny I just said it, so.
And then Blake goes, hey, I'm over here on Nick's channel. It's so much nicer over here than Mitch's channel. It smells a lot better too.
Blaze, now be nice to Mitch, okay? Be nice, good to me, yes, but easy on Mitch, all right, buddy.
It's all good. It's all good. We've been good friends for like 3 years, so it's all good.
Yeah.
John Cena's gonna be on Raw on Netflix. I made a good call there to put that on the thumbnail.
Yeah. It's gonna be with John Cena retiring at the end of this year, his presence is going to be sorely missed when he does retire at the end of this year. And I was never really the biggest Cena fan for years, but I really started to appreciate him like 2016, 2015-ish, especially in 2016. Oh, yeah. Like, because I know it's like not his fault, but the way how the company shoved him down people's throats and like him being the face of the company all those years, but how the company booked him and all. But I mean, though, whether you love him or hate him, I will have to say, and I don't care what anyone says, John Cena is one of the greatest of all time. And when he's on TV, it's a big deal.
I was listening to Nick. I agree with his assessment, but I still won't listen to that Mitch guy.
Blaze, you're on a roll tonight, bro. You're on a roll. Also, Thugonomics is still my favorite Cena. Thugonomics Cena was it was cool. It was cool, man.
Yeah. My favorite was the Super Cena, actually, because that's when I really dove in to wrestling. Like, he got me into wrestling. So, yeah. I got to say that one, that era. May not be a popular pick, but.
Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people really didn't like that Super Cena where he kicked out of everything, but.
Right.
And Mitch and guys in the chat, I got to ask you, name in the comment section your favorite John Cena opponent.
Like.
Ruthless aggression.
Your favorite is Kurt Angle?
My favorite. There's one favorite John Cena opponent. It would have to be. This one's tough because he has so many great opponents. Favorite John Cena opponent would have to be Umaga.
Really?
Yes.
Because that's Umaga. Not who I was going with.
I feel like they had very underrated battles back in years ago.
Yeah, Santino Marella, John Cena.
Yeah, one Cena.
For me, it's CM Punk.
Yes, that's another
Money
one.
in the Bank.
He's in my top 3, actually. CM Punk, Edge. I would say actually, it's Umaga. I would say CM Punk, and actually one favorite John Cena opponent is Edge from 2006.
No love for Randy Orton there? No.
I have to say honorary because I mean, it's overrated. I mean, Randy's in my top 5. If there was an other one in that top 5, it would have to be Batista.
Yes.
Batista.
Yes. Because that last man standing match. Not mad.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
that pick.
in their first match at SummerSlam in 2008, then WrestleMania 26 over the WWE Championship.
Trying to think. Triple H. I got to put Triple H in that conversation. Shawn Michaels. I got to put him in that conversation. They were tag team champions and going for the title.
Yeah. They had a very, very good match at WrestleMania 23 in Detroit at Ford Field. And I think a few weeks later on an episode of Raw in the UK, non-title, they had a very good match of the year over there where Shawn beat Cena.
Yeah.
I think it was right before Backlash that year in 07.
Yes. Yes. You know who I'm trying to
They
think.
went like about an hour on that Raw show, and it stole the entire show.
I like this pick. RVD.
Yes. One Night Stand. ECW One Night Stand 2006. That was some awesome, awesome stuff. Especially in that Hammerstein Ballroom and that rabid ECW crowd in New York City. How they just absolutely murdered Cena. That crowd throwing toilet paper at John Cena. Cena threw the t-shirt in the crowd, and the crowd threw the shirt right back at Cena. It was absolutely hilarious.
The Rock. Would you put The Rock there or no?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Though it was a dream match and such with promo battles they had, but I feel like it said once in a lifetime WrestleMania 28. They should not have done the second match between the two the next year. They should have just kept it at 1 at 28.
What about Brock Lesnar?
They had a very good match at Extreme Rules like years ago when Brock came back to the company, 2012? But though in the SummerSlam 2014 where Cena absolutely got destroyed by Brock.
He's an underrated. He's an underrated pick. Dolph Ziggler. No, you're not feeling that with Vicky Guerrero and that whole thing, no?
And AJ Lee, I don't know.
Oh, Paul Heyman.
Wise man.
Yeah. Oh, Heyman.
I wasn't gonna say John Cena in the Big Show though.
The triple threat or just the one-on-one?
One-on-one. I think WrestleMania 20.
Yep.
Where Cena won.
I love that rap battle.
I love that rap battle. Oh wait, I think when he said get that Gorilla Big Show out of his cage.
SmackDown's been good, Temple. It's been good. It's been good.
Yeah. We're already
the one thing I did not care about was LA Knight making a return, gonna get a rematch. That's what I don't care about.
Yeah. If you're gonna put the belt, if you're gonna book that match for Saturday night's main event, and if you put the belt back on LA Knight, what sense? Why did you even took the belt off LA Knight at Survivor Series in the first place? It's stupid. Blaze what radio? Well, it's the Big Slow. Yes. Good minds think alike. Yes, the Big Slow.
What's that guy's name? What was it? Not the Undertaker. Remember the match back in the day? I'm not talking about the one in Mania. Remember the match back in the day? I'm gonna have to say no.
That was 2003, right? At Vengeance.
Yes.
Where Undertaker had the American Badass it was a year before he was the Dead Man at WrestleMania 20, which is one of the greatest WrestleMania entrances of all time. The Return of the Dead Man, WrestleMania 20, which was fucking epic. But John Cena, JBL.
Yes.
2005, WrestleMania 21.
Yes.
Even their I Quit match at Judgment Day 2005, where JBL was all bloodied and John Cena was as well.
John Cena and Rey Mysterio. Remember that Raw?
The 2011. Yes.
Yep. That Raw before Punk. Yep.
Yeah, that one. I didn't like how they did Rey Mysterio so dirty at the time. He just won the WWE title for the first time. Then an hour later, he drops it to Cena. That didn't sit well with me.
Temple goes, I can't wait for Penta on Netflix. I knew it's not possible, but Penta versus Io Sky, Kyrie, and similar Lucha Underground 3-on-1. I miss Lucha Underground, man. I miss it.
I think I remember something in Lucha Underground. It was Pentagon wrestling Io, but Also, other ladies with their Kyrie and a couple other, one or two others. I think they were the Black Lotus triad.
And then who? Star, Sexy Star, whatever her name is.
Yes, Sexy Star.
Yeah. Yep.
Paul Heyman is the GOAT on the mic.
Yeah. Tempo, stop following me around. Here's the link. Damn.
Oh, Heyman is holding nothing back on the mic, man. Ooh. This is getting good.
So, Tempo, to watch it on the link above is Nick's channel. It's better than Mitch's channel. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, guys, go check out the Nick, man. What you going on about, bro?
You guys. I love you guys.
That is great. Oh,
Uh-oh. Here comes Solo Sikoa.
I love his entrance music.
Bloodline.
I
Yeah,
love his entrance music.
Yeah, it's catchy. I like it too.
I like Fatu's better.
Yeah, Fatu's is not a bad one either. It's not bad at all. Penta and Rey Mysterio against the New Day on Netflix. Yes, please. Yeah, I think we get that. I think that's how we debut Penta on Raw on Netflix.
I want to ask you guys this: what is going to kick off Raw on Netflix? What is going to be the first match?
I think we get John Cena opening the show for a segment. For a match, I think we get Rhea and Liv.
The last women standing.
Yes. And I think Punk and Seth or Roman and Solo main event the first Raw on Netflix. It should be Punk and Seth.
This is what I think. I think Triple H is going to open up, do that thing. Cena's going to come out. They're going to have the fallout there. They're going to do that. And then the first match, maybe not the tag. I'm trying to think of something. You know what? Off rip. Yeah, maybe Drew McIntyre and Jey Uso. Maybe.
Probably.
I like that. But you know who I'm going to go with?
Who?
I am going to go with the New Day versus Rey Mysterio and Penta.
Yeah, that's a bold one.
I'm going to go with that.
That's interesting. I wouldn't be against it, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Triple H has up his sleeve this Monday. Oh my God. Paul Heyman saying in 10 seconds, I'm about to be pissing my pants. Again, there's a reason why I just said moments ago Paul Heyman is the GOAT on the mic. That's the reason why.
Wait, where is Raw going to be?
Los Angeles, California at the Intuit Dome.
Got it. For a second, I thought it was at Madison Square Garden for a second.
Well, speaking of MSG, Monday Night Raw on March 10th, Monday night, will be in Madison Square Garden with Raw and MSG for the first time since 2022. So Monday, March 10th, this year, Raw will be in MSG, live in New York City, which I actually may be at that Raw, by the way.
Oh, good.
I might be. It's not sure what's going on, but I might be there live.
If you are live, this is what you can do. Send me the clips that you're about to do, and I'll upload it to the network like right away.
Yeah.
And I'll put your link I'll pin it in the comments.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
So Blaze goes, first match, Vince McMahon versus Ric Flair?
Nah. Radio Rex versus Toes will kick off. Versus Totus will kick off Raw on Netflix.
So Radio Rex is a character in Blaze's wrestling federation that he does. Funny. Yeah, I know it's a joke. I got that.
See, this Monday, I need somebody to hold the Umapala during the tribal combat match.
Oh.
I need somebody that is trustworthy.
Ooh.
I need somebody that loves the family.
It does
dreaded
look like.
what chance.
Yeah.
What?
Never disrespect the Umapala. So this Monday, it will be
Usually these wrestlers hate the what chance and they respond to the what chance.
Yeah.
But Solo holding his own against those dreaded what chants. I know a lot of people hate the what chant.
you will put the Umapala around his neck. And I will acknowledge you as the tribal chief.
Ooh. Acknowledge
Yeah,
the noodle chief.
Look, see, Radio Rex is here.
And I will. You know it. I know it. And everyone else here knows it too. So when I be vulnerable in the tribal combat match, you will put this Umapala around my neck. And everyone will know that I own this. And that I own you.
Oh.
Oh. So if Solo beats Roman on Monday, Heyman is Solo's wise man forever.
Acknowledge me.
I think Roman wins Monday.
Legacy, power, control, all on the line Monday. As Raw debuts on Netflix, Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns, battling to be head of the table, battling to be tribal chief, battling for the Umapala in tribal combat. Oh, when is the last time you saw the wise man speechless? Being betrayed by someone you consider a friend sucks.
Yeah, I think Roman Reigns has to win Monday, and I think he will.
When it's someone who has been up and down the same roads as you, experienced all the same things just to make it to the WWE. Everything we've been through, Johnny Gargano, thrown away for what? For the WWE Tag Team Championships.
Temple says, why aren't they Women's IC title final on Netflix? They're saving it for the next week, for the next Saturday night's main event. No, they're saving it for the second Raw on Netflix, January 13th. And the reports came out. The reason for that is because they don't want it to feel it getting lost in the shuffle on the Raw January 6th debut on Netflix, which I have to agree, and I'm okay with that. And I think that's the right call to save it for January 13th instead of this Monday, because you have Rock, Cena, Seth versus Punk, Roman versus Solo for the Ulafala, Rhea versus Liv, Drew versus Jay, John Cena's retirement war, The Rock showing up, like I think I just mentioned. But it's like you have those big, like that Raw is stacked with those names alone, where Lyra and Dakota, if you do that match this Monday, like you're not going to, people are going to be talking more about the names I mentioned than Lyra and Dakota, and that would not be a good look. And you want the women's IC title to come off on the right start. So I think doing it on January 13th instead is the right call. Thank you, Ready Rex, for subscribing to my channel.
I think Sean is on your channel too, I think.
Cool. But yeah, that's just how I feel about Lyra and Dakota being moved to Raw January 13th instead of January 6th. Let me know let us know how you guys feel on that. And I don't know how you feel, Mitch, but that's just how I feel.
Yeah, I get you.
I think it makes more sense because that Raw this Monday is super stacked. You're not going to really remember that if you do Lyra versus Dakota on this Monday. Yep, advertising January 25th, the next Saturday night's main event. They have Hulk Hogan, brother, on the advertisement commercial.
All right, so Nick has 169 subs now.
Woohoo! We're almost at 100. We're almost in the 170 range. Keep it up. We're in the new year. First WWE show for Smackdown of the new year. Get that number up. We're on 169. Get that up. The more, the better. Appreciate you guys very, very much and everything you do, and I appreciate the effort. And you have no idea how appreciative it is. So I thank you all very, very much, and I love every one of you.
WWE channel shows New Year's happy. Okay.
So, Mitch, with the transfer window, they haven't addressed this yet. Maybe they do tonight sometime or this Monday. I think it closes this Monday, the first Raw on Netflix. I predict Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre, and American Made at least to SmackDown. Who could you see moving to Raw from SmackDown outside of a Roman Reigns and the new Bloodline?
Is Cody Rhodes going to Raw, or is he staying on SmackDown?
Yeah. Well, it was reports a while ago that Netflix, with Raw going to Netflix, that Netflix wanted Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns on Raw. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they get all three. Maybe they get 2 out of the 3, but we'll see. But I would say at least Roman Reigns goes there. Maybe not Cody for now, at least, and maybe they have a draft after WrestleMania this year, and maybe that's where Cody moves to Raw. But I would say at least Roman Reigns for now.
Okay, so let's see. I'm just going to appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm going to go like this, right? I'm going to just have Cody stay on SmackDown right now because we're not really sure. So I'm going to have him on SmackDown, just keep him there.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn, I think he's on Raw, right? Or is he on SmackDown?
I think he moves to SmackDown. And I think
I think he's going to SmackDown, yeah.
Show, I think before someone said on X tonight, before the show tonight, I think someone said, well, a report said that Drew was expected to move to SmackDown of the transfer window, and I think someone said Sami Zayn as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. And I think he should, just like Drew, should move to SmackDown.
I would love Jacob Fatu to go to Raw, but he's not going to go anywhere.
I don't
He's
know.
not going to go anywhere.
If The Rock's going to be on Raw, and if Roman's going to be on Raw, I would imagine the new Bloodline follows suit.
Yeah.
So that probably means Jacob Fatu to Raw. And plus, they teased on Raw months ago a showdown between Jacob Fatu and Braun Breaker.
Final Testament and carrying cross.
I think they stay on Raw.
I
They've
think the
been doing
Miz
well,
goes to SmackDown.
And Adam Carl, I know you love the Miz, and I hope you're watching, but I know how you feel about the awesome one, the Miz, and I know you'll have a lot to say if Miz goes to SmackDown. I know, Adam Carl, and shout out to you, Adam Carl. I know you love the Miz. I know he's awesome, so just saying. Had to throw that out there.
Yep.
So.
I think the Wyatt Six goes to SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be shocked. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't know. I feel like with Raw being more the dramatic show, with them going to Netflix and dramatic storylines, I could see the White Six fitting more Raw than SmackDown.
I could see either way, but they're not. Oh yeah, both shows are 3 hours. Never mind. Let me take that back.
They're both 3 hours.
Why do I feel Dirty Dominic is going to go to SmackDown?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it, but I don't know. He's always been more of a Raw guy. I don't know. I could see Balor move to SmackDown, but Dominic would be surprised.
Yes.
I think Dominic and Liv, honestly, dude, stay on Raw while Finn goes to SmackDown. I think that's what they do.
I think Rhea and Liv stay on Raw. That's no question. Logan Paul's going to Raw.
Yeah.
I think Gunther's going to SmackDown.
Yes, I think so too. Yep, definitely Gunther.
Mitch, you want everyone to go to SmackDown. You sound like a Philly fan wanting everyone to go to the Sixers. That's not me, bro. That's not me. Nice try. What? DIY. Do you think they go to Raw?
I think they stay on SmackDown. On Raw, they're just going to get lost in the shuffle. They're more better suited for SmackDown. Because their in-ring style, if SmackDown's going to be more wrestling savvy with SmackDown being more wrestling savvy and Raw being the more dramatic wrestling storyline driven show, I would say DIY fit more the mold with SmackDown than with Raw. So I don't think they're going anywhere. I doubt it. Motor City Machine Guns, the same thing.
Yeah.
If there was one team I could see move to Raw, it's the Street Profits.
I really like that. Have
the Profits move and have Bianca Belair move to Raw as well. Raw wants a lot of big names. Netflix wants a lot of big names on Raw, and it's all hands on deck. I would not be shocked at all if they add Bianca to Monday Night Raw. And she's done everything on SmackDown. After she maybe wrestles Jade Cargill at WrestleMania, if she's the one that attacked Jade Cargill, who knows? If that's what they do, I could absolutely see Bianca move over to Monday Night Raw. And she's done everything on SmackDown. And she hasn't, I don't know how to say it, but I feel like something hasn't been clicking with Bianca lately. She hasn't felt like that Bianca that we all know and love, like that EST like she was 2 years ago and 3 years ago, 2022, 2023-ish Bianca Belair, where she was the EST and such, like just this at the top of the mountain. Right now, with teaming with Jade Cargill, she hasn't felt the same as Bianca. So I would say maybe a move to Raw would be right for her. And plus, Bianca versus Rhea for the women's world title, take my money.
You know who the Motor City Machine Guns remind me of? Do you remember Paul London and Brian Kendrick?
I do, yes. Former tag team champions. And at one point, they held the titles for almost a year back in the day.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting at.
Very underrated. Reminded me somewhat of the Rockers. They were quite the team.
Yeah, there you go. Shameless plug there.
Yeah, London and Kendrick were very, very good. I think they even wrestled the Hardys, I think, in some kind of ladder match, I think, at the end of 2006, I think, during their tag team title run.
Yeah, Paul London is still there.
Wait, Paul London still works behind the scenes in WWE?
Yep.
I remember a story where Paul London about Vince McMahon, I think, that they didn't really see eye to eye. But then again, who didn't dislike Vince McMahon?
The whole thing. When I was a kid, I met Vince McMahon. I met him when I was like 11, 12. The guy just like lit up. He was talking about like all these wrestlers, like Cheapskate Strombo. He was talking about him, like how he golfs every day and stuff. He was good back then, but now I'm just like, ugh.
Mm.
Paul London, the final testament, LOL, the Rabbit Tribe from Lucha Underground. God, I miss Lucha Underground, bro. I miss it.
Mm.
I miss it. I want it back. Damn. I'm right here. I'm just grabbing a little snack. Dude, I can't believe we got another hour and a half.
I know. We got a tag team title match with DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns. They had a nice little vignette with the Guns talking about their history with DIY, knowing them from going way back. That was a nice little video package. But how do you feel about them facing each other tonight for the tag titles? And what do you think both teams go from here going into WrestleMania? Could we see them also wrestle each other again for the titles at WrestleMania, but in like maybe a TLC match or ladder match? Maybe they have the Street Profits involved. Maybe they redo the Hardys, the Dudleys, and Edge and Christian TLC, but with these three teams at WrestleMania.
I would love that. I would love that. So Blaze was wrong. I was thinking someone else. Paul London works for MLW as the producer now. Google Master checks again.
Crosswalks with Paul London and Lucha Underground and the Rabbit Tribe. It was so cool. I have to go back and watch that. I have watched some Lucha Underground, but I have to go back and watch that. I know Santos Escobar was in Lucha Underground, and so was Chelsea Green.
Yep. A lot of them were.
Rey Mysterio, definitely. After he left the WWE in his first run in 2015, he went there and wrestled there for like 3 years before returning to WWE in 2018 at the Royal Rumble in Philly, which I watched that live. So good. One of the greatest, it got a lot of views. One of the greatest returns in modern history. That was so good.
On the Demo Blade channel. Yeah. Shameless plug. Let's see.
Ooh, and right-handed a boot from Tommaso Ciampa onto the Chris Sabin. Chris Sabin with a running kick.
All right, Tempo, I subscribe to your channel. There you go.
I think DIY retain here, though.
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano's in, and so is Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley with some rights on the Johnny Wrestling Irish Whip. Gargano counters the Irish Whip. Flying clothesline from Alex Shelley. And a right to Ciampa. Neckbreaker on Gargano. Here's the cover from Alex Shelley. 1, 2 new tag team champions? No. Kick out from Johnny. Very nice neckbreaker, though, from Alex Shelley. Oh, and Ciampa and Gargano trying to double team Shelley, but it doesn't work. And tag into Chris Sabin. Running, sliding drop kick. Baseball drop kick. Here we go. Dives from the Guns. Oh, Alex Shelley favoring his left knee. Oh, man.
Yeah, Blake, the white mat did get annoying. It was annoying. The Prime logo annoys me on the mat. It annoys me too.
Yeah, it's not there.
No?
So I'm glad it's not. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Prime logo on the mat at all. and a knee and enziguri. Double super kick from the Motor City Machine Guns. Johnny Gargano covered by Alex Shelley, but Tommaso Ciampa just barely breaks up the count. Sabin and Ciampa with some rights, slugging it out. Right elbows after right elbows. Oh, a slap to Sabin's chest. Now onto Ciampa's chest. Super kick from Johnny. And another one. All four combatants down. Not bad of a match at all. I like all these four guys.
It would be the main event if SmackDown was 2 hours.
Yeah, if they were 2 hours, this would definitely be deserving of a main event. Knife edge chop from Ciampa. Another one. Knife edge chops from Alex Shelley now. Tommaso with the headlock. Atomic drop. Drop kick to the knee. Ooh, nice double team from the Motor City Machine Guns with that snap bear like drop kick like combo to the head.
Saying the Brownies or what?
Uh-oh.
Blaze, I'm not singing your song. Come on.
Move.
Pretty Deadly.
Oh, Pretty Deadly. Come on.
We're going to get a triple threat for the tag titles at Saturday night's main event.
And a knee for strike from Ciampa. This is it. Super kick into the fairy tale ending. This is over. Thanks to Pretty Deadly DIY. No. Wow. I thought DIY retained the titles right there. And Angel Humberto. Los Garzas. After Pretty Deadly.
Oh, we're going to get a fatal four-way now.
Gargano escape on Johnny Gargano's own move on Johnny Gargano. STF from Chris Sabin. There's no idea why you're tapping out. No way.
Nope.
Oh, God. We're having a good match and they end the fucking shit like this in a chaotic fashion. I didn't like this. But the match is a no contest. DIY retained the tag titles.
Yep, shenanigans.
Yep. I was not a fan of that finish. Nia Jax, Candice LeRae backstage. Nia said Tiffany's nowhere to be found. I think we got a cash in tonight.
I think so too.
Yes. Has to be the cash in. So Candice and Nia basically talking shit about Tiffy. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton is cashing in tonight. Absolutely, she's cashing in that briefcase tonight and is winning and is walking out of Phoenix as the new women's champion as Tiffany Stratton. No doubt about it.
It has to be done because it's been taking forever. They're drawing it out.
I know Nia's done what she could with the women's title, but it's time. It's time to take it off of her. If there's like SmackDown and their women's division need a fresh start. What a better way to do it. New year, new champion. And start off the right way and fresh by taking the belt off Nia and putting it on someone new and new blood like Tiffany Stratton. That's the way to go. It would be something different, and it would feel fresh that the SmackDown Women's Division desperately needs. Like Tiffany Stratton as the women's champ on SmackDown, I think I think it's more good than bad. I really do. And people like Tiffany Stratton, they want to see her, you know? They like her, she's over. They want to see her, and they want her as the women's champion. So they got to do the right thing and pull the trigger, put the belt on Tiffany, and get that belt off Nia and crown Tiffany Stratton tonight. There's like no ands, ifs, or buts.
Yep, Blade says, please catch in already. I get teasing it, but WTF tonight, or it's too long for the. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, something needs to happen tonight. Not another like Money in the Bank tease. Yeah, I absolutely agree. It has to happen tonight, or it's a bust. Temple plays. You know what we say about Tiffany Stratton? Would like me to tell you, LOL. I would say Tiffany cashes in tonight, wins the title, and we get Tiffany versus Nia, with Tiffany defending for the women's championship at the Royal Rumble.
Yep, I could definitely see that.
And if you have that match and add Cody and you have Cody and KO at the Rumble, you have the women's Rumble and the men's Rumble. That's 4 matches. They had 4 matches at last year's Rumble. If they have 4 matches at this year's Rumble, too, just like last year's, hey, I'm okay with it. Because you're watching for the Royal Rumble matches. So if they have 4 matches for this year's Rumble like last year's, I would have no issue with it whatsoever. I don't know how you guys feel, but let us know what you guys think. I like that format, actually. I know you probably feel the same way, Mitch.
I'm the same exact way. Yep.
Well, less is more, quality over quantity. This is something Tony Khan could learn from because he has 14 matches on his pay-per-views. You know, he could cut those by at least half. So, yeah, Tiffany Stratton cash-in has to happen tonight. There are no ands, ifs, or buts about that. It has to happen tonight or it's a fucking bust.
Would you call Damian Priest a bust? Because how long it took.
What? The Rumbles
Damian
are long
Priest.
enough and last over an hour. So, yeah. So yes, I agree with your assessment. Yes. Yeah, you don't need to overstack the PLE just for the sake of it. Like, some matches can go in the PLE, but the ones that don't make the PLE can be saved for Raw and for SmackDown to make those shows feel important, and they're going to need that to make those shows must-watch, especially if SmackDown's going to be 3 hours.
Here's Sami Zayn and Carmelo Hayes.
They had that, last week? They had a good match last week. But you were trying to say something just moments ago, Mitch. What was it again?
Damian Priest. Was that a bust? His cash-in?
I don't think it was. Well, I don't think it came to a bust, but maybe almost, but not quite to that much of a point. Tiffany Stratton, I would say yes. Maybe just a little margin. But with Damian Priest, I don't think it was a bust. He was bound to cash in either way.
Oh!
Sami Zayn, speaking of whom, Should have said 6 or 9. Mitch would like that.
Uh,
Temple says 7 or 9 is my limit.
yeah.
I would say if it's the Rumble 4 matches, if it's like anything else, like 7. Probably 7 to 8 if it's WrestleMania both nights. But others, if not the Rumble, I would say 5 to 7 is the limit. No more than 7. Yeah, I don't think it was a bust Temple plays. I would agree.
Priest is not a bust. The moment was amazing. For me, it's the best opener to a Mania we've had in years. I can agree, but it took forever.
Oh, Uso, Sami Zayn, Carmelo Hayes, and now Kevin Owens. Jey Uso's another guy I could probably see move to SmackDown.
I think you're far behind because I'm at the Cody Rhodes and Nick Aldis.
I think moving to SmackDown, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, American Made, and Jey Uso.
Yep.
Temple plays El Generico, the underdog from our underground. El Generico, I think. El Generico, Sami Zayn. El Generico, I don't know that guy. He's a different person. I don't know that. I don't know if he's Sami Zayn, but I think he's a different person. I can't determine if he is Sami Zayn or not, but I think El Generico, that's a different guy. That's not Sami Zayn. Just throwing that out there. So. Here we go. Cody Rhodes and Nick Aldis.
Nick, keeping kayfabe. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I gotta be real with you, Blaze. I mean, El Generico is Sami Zayn. I don't probably not. I don't think so on that. He's a completely different guy. Him being Sami Zayn, I think he's a completely different person from Sami Zayn.
El Generico and Sami Zayn are definitely different people. Yes, of course they are.
See, man.
Generico died for the Jewish people.
Oh my God. You guys
I'm
are
Jewish.
too much in the chat. But you guys are too much.
I loved it. It was great.
Yeah. But women's title match is up next. Naomi versus Nia Jax.
Yep, I can't wait for that.
The last time Naomi and Nia fought for the women's title on SmackDown late 2024, they had a very good match for the women's title. And that main evented that SmackDown, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was a very good match, though, between the two. And Bianca accompanying at ringside for Naomi, accompanying Naomi for ringside.
I don't watch Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, I don't watch Wrestle Kingdom either. Temple plays, and I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'll probably watch highlights, but I'm not gonna watch it though, to be honest. Dude, Mitch, speaking of Wrestle Kingdom or whatnot, I know Kenny Omega and Okada used to wrestle at Wrestle Kingdom years ago, but now Kenny Omega returned to AEW World's End December 28th of 2024. It looks like Tony Khan wants to do Okada and Kenny Omega again, but in AEW. Your thoughts on that? Because Okada won the Continental Classic only for Kenny Omega to return to challenge Okada.
Right. And I agree with Blaze here. I'm not getting up at 3 a.m.
Yeah, Blaze Radio, not getting up at 3 a.m. to watch it. Yeah, you're not the only one in that camp, Blaze. I'm right there with you. I'm not gonna watch Wrestle Kingdom. Not gonna watch that. I'll watch highlights. Don't get me wrong, but to watch that live is a not so. No. But Naomi Nia Jax Women's Championship on the line. I think Nia wins and Tiffany cashes in.
Yeah, if they don't do that, that's gonna suck.
Yep. I appreciate what Nia's tried to do, but they got to get that belt off her. They got to get it off her. She's tried, but it's time. And that's main event women's title picture on SmackDown women's division scene. It needs something fresh, bad, and fast. Tiffany Stratton would be that answer. Blaze Radio, yes, give us Okada and Omega. Any combination of those two and Ospreay, I will take 1,000%. I mean, good in Wrestle Kingdom, but I mean, my problem is not the match. It's the way how Tony Khan went about it. Because you had Okada win the Continental Classic just to build it around Kenny Omega come back to challenge Okada when they could have done it without Okada winning the Continental Classic. That didn't sit well with me at all. When they could have had somebody else win it, like Ricochet or Kyle Fletcher. He was actually having momentum going into World's End, then he lost. When honestly, I think he should have won it instead of Okada. And Tony Khan just booked the whole fucking Continental Classic like with the Final Four wrong at World's End. That's just my opinion. Because Kyle Fletcher had all the had this momentum going into World's End, then you just have him lose. It didn't make sense to me, and it just illogical fucking booking. That's just me.
I think Naomi is one of those who attacked Jade, but now defending the tag titles with Bianca. What do you think? I'm still sticking with Bianca.
If you're gonna do Bianca versus Jade at WrestleMania, which they might, I'm gonna go Bianca. But if it's Naomi, I wouldn't mind. I think I'm gonna say Naomi.
You're going Naomi now, okay?
I don't know. It's just because Jade's hurt and Naomi stepped in to be a tag team champion in Jade's place. It seems very fishy that it's probably Naomi that attacked Jade.
So Temple plays those. I would have Omega beat Okada for the title and have Omega drop it to Kyle Fletcher. Omega and Fletcher were Don Callis guys, so Kyle Fletcher. So take a shot whenever he says Kyle Fletcher. Goes in over his head. Goes in the end. I'm just saying, Okada versus Omega, Ospreay versus Omega, Ospreay Omega. No matter what match and no matter what, they'll fight. It'll all be a top match. Yep.
I know. It's not the match itself. It's just how Tony Khan went about it. It has nothing. The match is not the issue whatsoever. Though it's just the way they booked it. How Tony Khan booked it. That's where I had a problem. It has nothing to do with the match. The match will be very good. Don't get me wrong. It will be a banger, but just how they went about it could have been done a lot better. Again, that's just my opinion. And Temple plays about the Kyle Fletcher situation. I mean, hopefully that is the case, but do I trust Tony Khan with Kyle Fletcher? I don't. That's just me. Again.
I don't trust him with anything.
Honestly, Kyle Fletcher should have won the Continental Classic. Oh, Kyle Fletcher, he'll be okay though. Yeah, you trust Tony Khan to do anything with Kyle Fletcher? He doesn't know what to do with 90% of his roster. You trust him to deal with Kyle Fletcher? Oh, but what about Kyle Fletcher winning a title at Grand Slam in Australia? No, fuck that. He should have won at World's End. I don't trust Tony Khan at all to do anything right. What I agree with you, Mitch. I mean, this is the same man. The first, I don't know if you watched. Well, I mean, you don't watch AEW anymore, but dude, Jeff Jarrett challenging for the AEW World Title in 2025, dude. I kid you not. Dynamite 2 nights ago on Wednesday, January 1st of this year, they had Jeff Jarrett come out and challenge for the AEW. He said he was going to challenge for the AEW World Title.
Oh wow.
Yep. And now you know why AEW's interest is way fucking down. Now you see why. It's sad.
Oh, speaking of The Miz, he was on ESPN.
Oh, the Miz was on ESPN?
Yep.
Man, he's everywhere. But
Yeah, to premiere Raw on Netflix to promote that.
yeah. Temple plays. Edge beats Moxley. Christian cashes in on Edge and wins. AEW World Title. But to me, Hangman or Darby are my choices to beat Omega. I think Darby should ultimately win in the end. I do. Speaking
As long as Orange Cassidy is not winning, I'm fine.
how did I figure you were going to say that? Orange Cassidy. But speaking of Edge or Adam Copeland, 2 nights ago, January 1st of this year, AEW Dynamite, New Year's Day Dynamite this year. Let's just say Adam Copeland or Edge got coped. Tony Khan changed his name to the Rated R Superstar Cope. Literally Cope.
Oh,
Yep.
why?
Yeah, changed his name from Adam Copeland to Cope. The Rated R Superstar Cope. I kid. He changed his name to Cope. It's stupid, I know, right?
I think Cena's gonna be Gunther at Mania.
Maybe. I would say it could go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Randy beats Cody if Randy does face Cody at WrestleMania. I think that happens. And Randy
has to.
deserve at least one more world title reign before he retires. And I think everyone's ready to embrace a heel Randy Orton again. And he was a damn good heel for years. Oh, Wesley, I'm really, really sorry about your dog dying, and
Oh,
I am so sorry, Wesley. Being a major dog lover, I know what that is. I'm so sorry, Wesley. Thoughts and prayers, and give
I'm
you my prayers, and please don't be afraid to reach out to any of us if you need someone to reach out to or talk to, because we are here for you.
of course, of course.
I'm so sorry to hear about that, Wesley. That is absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that.
How is he cope?
How's he coping? Well, we have to cope with the fact that AEW, new year, same old garbage creative.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, he changed his name. Tony Khan changed Adam Copeland to simply Cope. Cope. It's stupid.
It's so stupid.
Like how Vince McMahon would change wrestlers' names. Now we have Tony Khan taking pages out of Vince McMahon's playbook. Terrible. Yeah. Oh, speaking of AEW Dynamite, from 2 nights ago Wednesday, they got a 588,000 viewers. I think NXT got like 600 something viewers. I think 632. I can't, something like in this, at least 600,000 viewers. I think 632. I gotta look that up. But so either way, NXT beat Dynamite in the ratings again.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and this Dynamite rating from 2 nights ago doesn't include the viewing on Max. So they're also, so there were TBS, but also streaming on Max.
So
And
is
the first
everything
viewing on Max, by the way. They didn't
everything
include
AEW
MJF.
going to Max? So everything from AEW on TBS is going to Max?
Well, they're doing it like Max and TBS.
Oh, okay.
They have a new streaming deal as well. So, and with this Max deal, they didn't advertise enough in advance. I advertised no big names, no MJF, a lot of the big names.
Right.
It was bad. They had rated FTR, and Cope against the Death Riders in a 6-man tag, which
They
was a
literally can't come up with their own thing.
Wheeler Yuta in the main event again. Wheeler useless in the main event again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Sean was banned in their comments. Oh, Sean.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, Nick.
Yeah.
All good. Don't worry about it.
I won't.
My eye.
But yeah, 588,000 viewers for Dynamite 2 nights ago, and they lost.
Oh wow! What?
Yeah, Dynamite 2 nights ago, January 1st of this year, Dynamite averaged 588,000 viewers.
Update: he came to taking him to the emergency room. Vet now. Okay. Chris Jericho's learning tree. So at least he's getting help, Wesley. At least he's getting.
Sorry, but Wesley.
No, you're fine. You're good.
But Wesley, I'm praying for you and your dog, man. Hopefully your dog can pull through, and I will be keeping you in my prayers, man. So head up. I hope your dog pulls through this and your dog comes out of this okay, and I'll be really, really pulling for you, man. But Chris Jericho and the Learning Tree. Temple Place says Chris Jericho Learning Tree is fantastic. LOL, it's brilliant. Hi guys. That damn Learning Tree. Chris Jericho, by the way, Ring of Honor World Champion, about to potentially feud with the Costco guy, Big Boom AJ.
I know. Why?
And speaking of whom, he said earlier today that he's probably going to wrestle at Revolution. And this is the state of Ring of Honor with AEW. The Costco guy, Big Boom AJ, against Chris Jericho around the Ring of Honor Championship.
That's why I'm not watching it.
You want to know what? You want any more further indication why Ring of Honor is fucking dead and needs to be put out of its misery? There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Are you fucking kidding me? Big Boom AJ against Chris Jericho for the Ring of Honor title. Who asked for that? Who asked for that shit? Not me.
Right.
Not you. Not anybody here in this chat.
Yeah.
It's just it's a joke. It's a joke, man. Like why? I don't get it. And like I said, 588,000 viewers for Dynamite 2 nights ago. That's embarrassing. But then again, like you said, can't be surprised. Now you know why AEW's interest is down. No matter whether it could be 2025, 2035, 2055. Nothing will change with AEW as long as Tony Khan's in charge. It's sad.
Hey, Vic. I guess they let everyone in AEW. Yep.
Yeah, Tony Khan will sign anyone. He'll sign anyone. Would he ever sign Vince McMahon, though? I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I really like the blue ring mat. I really do.
Yeah. Watching the show more during this live stream, like at this like throughout so far, it's different. I will say.
Yeah.
It kind of like if you're gonna have red ropes Raw, but blue mat SmackDown, it kind of makes the shows feel different from one another instead of just feeling the same. I kind of like that little attention to detail. It's something different, never been done before. So
they should have done it a while back.
Yeah. NXT when they were black and gold had like a black mat, and compared to the white mat.
I remember that.
Yeah. Top rope leg diving leg drop for Nia, but Naomi kicks out.
Good.
From the second rope, a leg drop from the women's champion Nia Jax. Very nice leg drop, but it wasn't enough to put Naomi away. Went for the Annihilator, but Naomi pulls her off. Naomi climbing a second rope. Tornado DDT on the champ. Naomi with a cover. 1, 2. Kick out. It's a close near fall for Naomi. Another cover from Naomi. Kick out. Another commercial. Looks like this is going to get a lot of time.
It is. Good.
This has to lead to Tiffany Stratton cashing in, man. Has to.
If not, then when are they doing it?
Yeah. Like, what are we doing if she's not cashing in? Like, do we wait till WrestleMania? No. People want it to happen now. So far, 2 hours in, this is not a bad SmackDown for a first show of 3 hours.
Not bad at all. Really not.
They didn't see much filler. Well, almost everything had a purpose tonight.
Mm-hmm.
If this is what we're going to get every Friday with SmackDown 3 hours, this is probably not bad with SmackDown 3 hours. If this is what we're going to get, probably not a bad idea. I as long as the 3 hours are meaningful, then that's what should count. If you're going to have a lot of filler, then you're just wasting everybody's time.
Hey, it's not supposed to be 2 Philly halftimes here? What?
Let me ask you this, Mitch. NFL, the Vikings and the Lions.
What about it?
Who do you think has a better chance going to the Super Bowl, the Vikings or the Lions?
Whoever, it's going to be someone in the AFC that's going to win the Super Bowl, but I have the Lions beating the Vikings.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's the Lions' time this year. They've done pretty good this year, and I think they deserve it.
Yeah. The Lions are just too banged up. They're too injured right now. So I can see it. The guys are stepping up. They're playing really good football.
Yeah.
I can see them getting to the Super Bowl, but me and my buddy we were talking about who's our picks, and
we have the wild card next weekend as well.
What is up, Joe? What is up, man? He's co-host for the Monday Night Raw watch alongs. What is up, Joe? Let's hear you guys Mount Rushmore or Money in the Bank cash-ins of Money in the Bank cash-ins. I like that.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore of Money in the Bank cash-ins. I would say definitely Edge is on the top of that.
Yes.
And Seth Rollins.
I go Edge, Seth Rollins, Punk.
Yes, Punk.
I'm stuck on the last one.
What about shit? What's the other one?
I'm trying to think females too. Yeah, I'm stuck on the last one.
I don't know about the females because most of them have cashed in within a short amount of time. Under Vince, most of them under Vince. Maybe Io.
Nia just kicked out. Oh my God, is Nia gonna tap here?
Naomi's got some sort of submission on Nia. Oh, Candice Ray now getting involved.
Money in the Bank is turning 20 years old. That is crazy.
It is. I remember that first ever Money in the Bank in 2005 WrestleMania 21 where Edge won that match. That was crazy. And Shelton Benjamin, man, the MVP where he did a T-bone to Edge off the ladder, ran up the ladder, took out Jericho, which was just crazy.
Yeah. What's up, Gavin? Here's a question. Should Money in the Bank go back to WrestleMania or stick to their own paper?
I should
Oh,
go
you
back
said
to
that yes right out the gate.
Yeah, they're like without a shadow of a doubt, with full confidence, it should go back to WrestleMania. I missed them at WrestleMania because it gives it more of a purpose. I mean, WrestleMania has a purpose now under Paul Levesque, but you want to have
Yeah.
more of a purpose, you add the WrestleMania Money in the Bank to Mania. It just makes it that much better.
It's
I mean, I
not
don't mind
just
the Money
that.
in the Bank gimmick pay-per-view, but it's just better to have the matches on WrestleMania. That's just my opinion.
It's here she is.
Cash, Money in the Bank cash in. Here we go.
Is it going to be a triple threat, or is she just going to cash in and pin? Oh, come on!
Come on. She's cashing in.
No, she's not.
No, damn it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Come on. Damn it. Damn it.
Are you kidding me?
Fucking stupid.
Wait, hold on.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Yeah, Gavin, that was years ago, wasn't it? When he got arrested? He got he was shoplifting in China, I think. Oh, Nia Jax is bleeding.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
She's
Come
actually
on.
bleeding. Oh! Oh!
Yes!
Here we
Yes!
go!
Yes!
Finally!
Here we go. Now Tiffany's cashing in.
Oh, no way!
Oh,
No way! Look at
KOD.
Bianca right now. Bianca!
KOD on Nia Jackson coming.
Dude, Bianca
Yes.
is strong as hell. Don't throw Bianca over. She helped you.
Here we go.
Just
Yes,
get
cash
already.
it in.
Just,
Here we go.
yes.
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 Oh my God! Please do. Please. Please. Come on.
It's official. Briefcase is cashed in. Prettiest moonsault ever.
The
One.
face turn.
2,
2, 3.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
You called it. You called
Yes.
it like since the beginning,
New
even before we
women's champion.
started.
It's Tiffy time.
Yes. Let's go.
Brand new
Finally.
women's champion. New year. New women's champ. Let's freaking go.
Wow. You know what this means, right?
What a moment.
What a hell of a moment. Oh my God.
Triple H almost got us there.
Holy crap.
This and the face turn cemented.
Wow. Just look at this moonsault.
The prettiest moonsault ever.
Wow. I'm still shocked. Let's go. Oh my God, yes. Holy crap.
I think this is the first time the women's briefcase has been cashed in on SmackDown to successfully cash in.
Yes.
Is it? Oh. So Tiffany just made history too as well.
Yeah. Holy crap.
And the first ever 3-hour SmackDown, new women's champ. Holy freaking cow.
Now we're going to get Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton at Saturday night's main event or Royal Rumble.
I think the Royal Rumble.
I'm going to go with Royal Rumble too.
So you have a women's title match, a WWE title match, 2 Rumble matches. I'm okay with that.
I'm all right with it, dude. I am all
You
good with it.
don't need to add any more than that to the Rumble card in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Yes. Great reaction. Simultaneous.
We're
Yeah,
going to clip it. I'm going to clip it. Unless, Blaze, you want to go clip it
absolutely.
and then just email it to me or DM it to me or send it to me. However. But, holy crap.
What a moment.
Yeah,
That was
Blaze, if you want to clip that, I can upload that right away. I can make a thumbnail quick.
Yes, absolutely do that. Yes.
I'm
yes.
just going to upload it to the network, not my channel. I'm just going to throw it up right on the network.
Great.
Yep, I was going to say this.
Yeah.
It's going to be at Mania now.
Yeah.
I think she might be my pick for the Rumble.
Yeah, I don't think she wins it, but I think Charlotte wins the Chamber. And I think Tiffany versus Charlotte Mania sounds a lot better than Tiffany versus Nia at WrestleMania. I don't think Tiffany and Nia
yes,
WrestleMania
yes,
match.
yes.
Tiffany and Charlotte is more of the money match for Mania than Tiffany and Nia. And also Blaze mentioned Charlotte versus Tiffany at Mania. Then I want Charlotte to come back as a heel. I do not buy her as a face at all anymore. Dude, Charlotte Flair as a babyface is absolute nauseating, channel-changing fucking garbage. Her as a heel is I don't like Charlotte Flair at all to begin with, but her as a heel is much better than her as a face. Heel Charlotte, I could watch all day long.
There you go, Wesley. There you go.
What? Mitch and my dog.
Rainbow Bridge?
Oh.
Wait, I haven't heard of that. Like that thing. So, Wesley, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Wesley. If you ever need anybody to reach out to, please don't hesitate to reach out to Mitch or me.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing that out there.
Yep.
A pet is like it's a member. They're a member of the family. It's like having a kid or a brother or sister. It's nothing but they give nothing but unconditional love. And I'm so sorry to hear that, Wesley. My thoughts and prayers and condolences are with you and your
family. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Nia should not be anywhere near a title fight or main event of Mania ever. I absolutely agree, Blazed. Nia's done. She's done what she could with the women's title, but like I said, it was time. And Tiffany now is women's champ on SmackDown. It feels fresh. It feels like a clean slate. We're going in the right direction. I think this is the way to go. And people want Tiffany, and she will do good. And she will do that division and that title good.
Hey, what is up, Tatones? What is up, China?
I am so happy that Tiffany won. So fucking happy.
Yeah. Oh, LeBron sprained his ankle? Dang, that sucks. Today is a wonderful day for SmackDown.
I would say wonderful, but it's not been bad at all. Not been bad at all for a first SmackDown 3 hours. Hasn't been bad. Pretty decent.
About time. That was a nice tease. That was a very nice tease. I love that. That got me off guard.
She held the briefcase for 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels about right. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Hey, Blaze, did you get my DM?
That pop that Tiffany got when she won.
Oh, okay, Kevin.
For the first time in somewhat 6 years. Oh. Well, I don't want to remember Jinder Mahal and Baron Corbin with Corbin's cash-in. Don't remind us of that.
Don't remind us of the John Cena cash-in, too.
Which one?
The John Cena one?
Oh, when he failed his cash-in?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, the freaking Big Show, the Raw 1000. That was That was terrible.
Ulafala, here we go. Yeah, but Blades, I gotta like download it and stuff. I can't upload it tonight. It will be uploaded tomorrow then. There you go. Yeah, Gavin's sub. Oh, the LA Knight catching. Oh God.
LA Knights cashing.
Remember when AJ Styles was about to win Money in the Bank? Then they had to slip his hands and go to Otis.
Oh yeah. They had no plans for Otis's Mr. Money in the Bank whatsoever.
Oh good. Oh good.
And then they gave it to The Miz.
Yeah.
And he cashed in, only held the title for 8 days, lost it to Bobby Lashley on Raw.
Gotcha. We could have got this match at Mania.
Ooh, Roman versus Solo?
Yeah.
Probably. But maybe we get Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania.
That's gotta be the main event. It's
Roman
either
versus
this or Punk and Rollins.
I
Tribal
would say,
Combat. Oosh.
I love my tribal chief. I love you, Solo.
Yeah. Is this match really going to take like 30 minutes?
It probably will. PW Insider is saying that the 2026 Royal Rumble will take place in Saudi.
Yeah,
Wait, it is?
I think so.
Wait, tell me this isn't true. Tell me this isn't true.
I don't care. That means it's going to be on early in the morning.
Yeah, but I just I don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that, Blaze. I saw that.
Yeah, SAP is saying 13 minutes ago that Royal Rumble will be in Saudi Arabia. PW Insider reports we're working to verify. What I don't want to see is WrestleMania in Saudi.
I don't think that ever will.
Yeah, that would be terrible. Let me look this up.
Hey, Blaze, I'm downloading it right now. That's what I wanted. I'm downloading it right now. $350 to. You got.
So
All
it
right,
looks
you'll be
like
right back. Okay. What?
I'll let you talk first.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right. Yeah, it looks like the Royal Rumble next year in 2026 will be in Saudi Arabia, according to Mike Johnson of PW Insider. He's apparently reporting it.
Again, I don't mind it.
I mean, if WrestleMania is in Saudi, that's an awful idea. That should not happen. I don't know. I don't know. Because Crown Jewel in 2024 was not a good show. But looks like, yeah, maybe this six-man tag with the Bloodline and Sammy and the Usos does get a good amount of time. I would assume Drew McIntyre interferes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
social platform hosted by some presenters, Wade Barrett and the man they call the megastar in the building is here. And what that means is Shinsuke Nakamura's got hell to pay. Hey, hell, goes straight to the door. I'm guessing you want to know what the hell he was talking to me about. Well, I'll tell you what he was talking about. He wanted to know what the reason was that I just attacked Shinsuke Nakamura. He wanted to know why I did that. That's exactly why I did that. The reason I did that is because Nakamura saw fit to come on out and blindside me every chance he could, take advantage of my back turn every time he could. Right in and got a U.S. championship victory. And monkey see, monkey do, my man. Every time I see Nakamura, he would get his head stomped in until I get what I want. Next week, it goes down. U.S. Championship, Nakamura, LA Knight, it's going down. And then from there, I set my sights on the Royal Rumble and taking my place, my rightful place in the main event of WrestleMania. This 2025 is going to roll, my man. And anybody who gets in the way of that train, get a smack back to factory setting. Back to factory right. Yeah.
So
It is official. LA Knight will bring his sharp tongue and heavy fists.
So LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura for the U.S. title next week on SmackDown.
Good.
United States champion. Standing in his way, Shinsuke Nakamura. And ladies and gentlemen, by the time we get
I'm glad it's here and not on Saturday night's main event.
Yeah. Yeet.
They're all three of them are coming out to the Jey Uso entrance.
Yeah, right through the crowd. Yeet. 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 Yeah, I think. Oh, sorry. Oh,
You think what?
I think Drew McIntyre interferes.
Oh yeah. What is up, Joey? What is up, man?
What's up, Joey? Doing some editing right now, just dropping to like. Thank you, man.
Yeah, go check out the Nick, man. His
Yeah.
link is in my chat. It's right here.
Yeah, the Bloodline wins because of Drew McIntyre's help, and it gives Solo the momentum going into his match on Monday with Roman Reigns for the Ula Fala. And it makes sense for the new Bloodline to win this.
Yeah.
We're half an hour left into this show.
You all right?
Yeah.
You're getting tired?
Well, I don't know. I mean, this is what SmackDown's going to be 3 hours, but hopefully they can handle a 3-hour show.
And then Raw.
Well, at least Raw, they may not even go the full 3 hours. They may go 2.5, 2 hours, 45 minutes. So because I think
That is true. I haven't thought about that. Yeah.
Because I heard Netflix is set to be more flexible.
And from what Joseph told me, where's his comment? Yeah, for what he told me, the first 90 minutes is commercial free.
Oh.
So I'm like, could get a lot done there.
Yeah. Yeah, they may not even go the full 3 hours, which I'd be okay with. I would totally be okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
Who knows? If Raw and Netflix is so successful, maybe SmackDown at some point follows through.
So in Canada, everything's on Netflix for WWE. Everything. We're the only ones that it's only on Peacock and Netflix. We're the only ones.
They added some Raw, not all of them, but some Raw episodes from all the years to Netflix. Some 90s, I think some from 2001. And I think some from like 20, and even those, all the ones from 2022, 2023, and 24. The other years they haven't added on just yet, but they're slowly adding them on, and other content as well. But like WCW, ECW, they're not adding.
No.
Yeah. And Peacock, and the WWE deal with Peacock ends in 2026. I wouldn't be surprised by 2026. Everything WWE Network you see now would be from Peacock will be on Netflix. I wouldn't be shocked. I think it does move to Netflix in next year. What do you think of the Bloodline main eventing a SmackDown again?
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like the Bloodline, the new Bloodline, main events every SmackDown. There goes Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, and Solo Sikoa.
All right, so that clip won't download, so I'll do it tomorrow.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow.
Cool.
I'll do it my way. I'll download it, clip it, do all that. So it'll be better.
Nice.
Thank you for trying, Blaze, but it doesn't want to work.
I will say this though: tonight's SmackDown has not dragged,
It has not. No.
which I'm very surprised by. I thought it would, but it surprisingly has not.
No, you're good, Blaze. You're fine. Don't worry. You're fine.
Well, I will say no AEW Rampage tonight.
That got canceled, right?
Got canceled.
Yeah.
I know I may have triggered some AEW sickos out there, but no Rampage tonight. It's canceled.
That's
That's canceled.
funny.
Yeah. Worthless show. Canceled. Rightfully so. Good. Now we got Collision on Saturdays, which is Rampage 2.0. And I don't even watch Collision.
I never did.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The show went downhill after CM Punk left the company 2 years ago. And then I heard that AEW was going to get with Fox with Shockwave. Now I'm hearing that Fox backed out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's
Blaze Radio. I'm an AEW sicko. AEW canceled it. Although it does suck right now, but I think it will get better this year. I'm hopeful. Tony Khan and creative. I'm glad you're hopeful, but I don't trust Tony Khan to do anything right. Here comes Sami Zayn.
I like Sami Zayn.
And he's taking down Solo with the clothesline. Yeah. Yeah, I like Sami Zayn as well. Oh. Clothesline on Solo Sikoa. Spinning Solo from Solo Sikoa. Sami Zayn got caught. Another commercial. This has to be the last commercial for this show tonight.
It has to be.
Mm-hmm. Solo Sikoa with a Samoan drop, but a near fall.
I had to put it on again on my monitor.
Hmm.
That's better. God, I love Jacob Fatu.
I love you, Solo. Blue Thunder Bomb from Sami Zayn. Love the Blue Thunder
Yeah,
Bomb. Why is that
that's
not a
not gonna.
submission?
Yeah, that's not gonna end it though.
Nope. But Sammy does need to make a tag. Here comes main event Jey Uso. Sami Zayn. Not Sami Zayn. Jey Uso and Tama Tonga in the ring. Jimmy's tagged in. There comes back in Jey Uso. Double team from the Usos. Oh, Jimmy and Jacob fall to the outside. Oh, back suplex neckbreaker from main event Jey Uso. Here's the cover. 1, 2, kick out from Tama Tonga. Oh, Jacob butt 2 and Jimmy Uso going at it. From Sami Zayn.
There's Sami Zayn, yeah.
Oh, Sami Zayn fed first in the LED post from Solo Sikoa. Uppercut from Jey Uso. Jey Uso head first in the top of the LED post. Tama Tonga with a jumping DDT.
That's not gonna end it.
2. Nope. Jey Uso kicks out. Wow. Nigga, body says you're DDT. And it comes Jacob Fought 2. Super kick from Jey Uso. Oh, so Jacob Fatu in position. Running hip attack from Jey Uso and from Jimmy Uso and from Sami Zayn. 3 Samoan hip attacks on Jacob Fatu. And down goes Sola and Tama. And Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. Suicide dives in stereo. And Jimmy Uso top rope. Jacob Fatu's in the drop zone. Uso splash. One.
Can this match end already?
Kick out. Yeah, I'm kind of getting bored with this main event. Super kick from Jacob Fatu. Samoan splash from Jacob Fatu. Top rope moonsault from Jacob Fatu.
And nope, this is not going to be over.
Yep, Sami Zayn breaks up the count.
This is getting bad.
Yeah.
I already know who's going to win.
Yeah. Wow. Almost that. Oh, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
I called it. And Jey Uso.
just took out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Suicide dive. Jey Uso taking out Drew McIntyre.
By the way, Nick, you have 172 subs.
Wow. Yes. 170. We're into 2025. Thank you so much, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Small drop from Jacob Fatu.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mitch. End it already.
Guys, if this doesn't end at 11, I'm ending the stream. I know it's going to end at 11, but I'm just saying I'm ending the stream no matter what.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Mitch. I don't blame you whatsoever. Oh, Jacob Fatu went for the Samoan hip attack, crashed and burned. Super kick on Solo.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Umaga is the parents of the Usos, right?
No, he's the uncle of the Usos.
The father is Rikishi. Yep.
Yeah. Jey Uso splash on Jacob Fatu.
Oh my God! This freaking bitch!
Oh, smoke spike.
Right, it's over. Thank God.
Bloodline win this match.
All right, guys. The Temu Bloodline won, so that means Roman Reigns is pretty much going to win at Raw on Netflix. So, how do you feel? Yeah, how do you feel about this SmackDown? Really quick.
I will say I expected this SmackDown to really drag and be really bad. In fact, I thought it was very decent. If this is what we're going to get for SmackDown going forward, I'm fine with it. If you have purpose for a 3-hour SmackDown, it's fine. But if you're just going to have a lot of filler, it's a waste of time. So as long as there's purpose and not much filler, it's all right. But at the same time, in the same token, at the end of the day, I hope this is just 6 months. Because if this was 2 hours, I guarantee you it would be a lot better.
Yep. All right, guys. So really, really quick before we head on out, Monday Night Raw on Netflix is going to be me, Joe, and Denise. And Tuesday is going to be me and Denise for the Phenomenal Breakdown, or Denise and I. There you go, Denise. With that being said, guys, hit that like, hit that sub, hit that notification bell. We are out. I'll catch you guys later. And Nick, great show. Great show, man.
Yes. Likewise.
Yep, we're out.